Let's investigate the quantum for the S and W boson mass decay. For the electric charge, we can see that on the U quark it is 2/3, and on the boson mass it is -1, making for the S quark -1/3. Now, in the decay products of the W boson mass, we have the electron, which has an electric charge of -1, and the antineutrino, which has an electric charge of -2/3 plus 2/3, which is 0, and the Z boson, which has an electric charge of 0. Now, let's look at the spin quantum. The spin on the U quark is -1/2, and the spin on the boson minus is +1. Now, if we look at the decay products, we will see that the spin on the electron is -1/2, just as for the U quark, but the spin on the antineutrino is +1/2, and the spin that of 1 that was on the W boson mass is now carried by the Z boson, having now a spin 1, and the disappearing boson 0 has 0 spin. Look at the isotopic spin. The isotopic spin on the U quark, we can see, is 1/2, whereas on the W boson minus, we can say that the spin is -1/2. So the sum of these for the S quark is a spin 0. And if we look at the decay products, we'll see that we have an isotopic spin of -1/2 on the electron and -1/2 on the antineutrino. 5/6, take away 2/6 is 3/6. And we have an isotopic spin on the Z boson of 0. And an isotopic spin of 1/2 is carried away by the disappearing boson 0. Color charge. The color charge on the U quark can be seen to be given by the yellow alternating Rishon element, and so the green and red cancel one another, and the color charge on the W boson dual relating is 0, so the color charge on the S quark is given by the U quark, so it's yellow. And we can see that the color charge on the electron, having all three colors, is 0, as well as the antineutrino and the boson 0. So giving us a total color charge of 0 here, and a total color charge of yellow for this row. Rishon number, which supersedes baryon and lepton number for the U quark, we can see that Rishon number is +1/3. It is 0 for the W boson and 0 for the disappearing boson 0. Rishon number for the electron now is -1, and opposite of that for the antineutrino +1 and 0 on the Z boson. Let's look at the weak charges. Now, the weak charge on the left-handed U quark is +1/2, as is indicated, and the weak charge on the W boson is -1/2, making a 0 weak charge on the S quark. Now, and a 0 weak charge on the disappearing boson 0. On the electron, we can see the weak charge, which was left-handed, has a weak charge of -1/2. And on the antineutrino, the weak charge is also -1/2. And we can look at the boson 0, which has a weak charge of 1/2. And we can look at flavor. The U quark, of course, has a flavor of 0, whereas the W boson has a flavor of -1, which also puts a flavor of -1 on the S quark. Now, that -1 flavor charge is carried away in the disappearing boson 0. And we see that the electron antineutrino and the Z boson also all have a flavor charge of 0.